Hi guys, welcome to another episode of World of Truck. This is the European version, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and today I would like to continue playing a little bit of the the Grand Gift Delivery event, which is like a if you participate and you get free stuff. I've completed my progress for the American version, all 12 of them. So there's tier 1 and tier 2, and you get a lot of very nice decoration, as well as the theme, as well as the a paint job as well. Other games, they would have sold this to you like for DLC, maybe $5 or $10, whatever. This is free. Just need to play and drive the truck from places to places. So long as you are reaching 12 different destinations where you can track it in your own World of Truck website as well, if you are so not quite sure which one have you delivered so far. And I mean, looking at the reward is pretty nice. There are some kind of like decoration in the cabin, as well as the a lot of theme and stuff like that. Now I've actually done up the first tier, but unfortunately there is a problem with either Steam or World of Truck. The reward cannot be redeemed so far, so I am unable to show you the item itself, which I really wanted to. But I mean, that's okay. I mean, I really wanted to make this video to remind you guys that you have got to complete this event by the 21st of January, which is not that far away. So just a public service announcement there, and just a little bit of progress as well. I mean, I've the Euro version is a lot vast, a lot bigger than the American version, of course, for obvious reason of it. And I haven't really got the Italy DLC yet. Otherwise, I would have been able to truck somewhere here. I've got the France, Vive la France DLC though, and I hope one day they will expand to Spain. That will be fantastic. So I've done some trucking from Paris to Dover, because my headquarters is in Paris, and then I've done some trucking in the in this part of the region, which I've gone to. I'll try to pronounce it, but it probably sounds funny. I've got to Vaxjo, which is in Sweden, and in Poland is Olsztyn, and after that went back to Sweden again in this place called the Karlskrona, and also Sweden, Jönköping, and Malmö also in Sweden. And my next target is to reach Göteborg. I have no idea where it is, but I think it's somewhere nearby as well. So yeah, oh, it's over here. So again, it is part of the DLC that I purchased quite a while ago, and it's quite fun to be able to explore this part of the world, which I haven't really been doing a lot lately, because I've been focusing on the France version of it, and yeah, I mean, this was the first DLC, this was the second DLC, and this is the third one, which is in France. The fourth one is in the Italy. So yeah, so I'm going to do some trucking, and I'm going to turn off the camera as well, because I thought it'll be nicer if you see the road as it is, and but I'll voice over it. All right. Now, before I pick up the cargo, I would like to purchase a garage, because part of the game is really to expand your trucking company, and that's why I like to do so. So I'm just making a short detour here. All right. It's quite a bit of traffic over this side. 7:25 p.m. and I'm probably going to rest first after I purchase the garage. I could actually service my truck as well. You know what? Let me just do that as well. Because my truck has been driven for quite some time, quite a fair bit of trips. Well, I don't need to, but it's always good to do that while you are just around the place. So I could just service the truck in, cost me a bit of repair, and now my truck is back to tip-top kind of like a situation here. And I could also upgrade some things. I mean, I always wanted to pick another paint job maybe, and there aren't really a lot paint job because of the this is one of the truck that's a little bit different from the rest of it, because I have purchased quite a lot of like truck kind of like a paint job, but I just unable to do any of the changing here. So You know what? I think, you know, just for this video, I'm going to change it to something like this one. I thought it looks quite cool, the black one. All right, so just let me do that. Yep. But like I said, I mean, normally I have a lot more variety. Yeah. Oh, actually, I've purchased this garage. This is mine, in fact. Do you know that? So I'm just going to rest here. So now this is interesting because it's 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Normally, when you see me make video for Truck Simulator, I prefer a little bit of like you know, daytime instead, because you can't really see a lot when it is too dark. But the European version is kind of nice. The sun rises rather early, so and you can see quite a fair bit of like a blue light on the sky. And later on you'll see sunrise as well, which is beautiful. So I'm just going to do that for you guys. Okay, let me see whether I can make it for the next. Nope, I knew it. Yep, it's always like that. All right. So outside temperature, according to my dashboard, is 18 degrees Celsius. I think you guys from America need to convert it to Fahrenheit. And I mean, interestingly, in Singapore these days it's rather cooling because of the rain and the monsoon season. It's about 21 degrees Celsius. Interestingly, I have to make like a U-turn kind of thing, is it? Now, I've done a lot of American version, so the difference, of course, whoa, look at this, it's beautiful. Let me just do it slowly. Now, the difference, of course, is the in the European version, there are plenty of roundabouts. And the roundabouts is actually not that easy, straightforward if you're not used to it. Yeah, so that is my, well, you know what, I've oh man, so I've got the wrong exit, and that's rather dumb of me. So, well, I mean, a little bit of tour for you guys. I hope you don't mind. And, you know, it's quite... is it here? I think so. I hope so. Right, so I think I'm it's a rather big detour. Haven't started yet. I'm supposed to pick up my cargo, which is the Christmas presents. Now sometime in the middle of January. Actually, time flies. Oh, there's a car right beside me. It was a little bit of aggressive driving of me, huh? Well, actually, you know what? I mean, this is quite a nice tour of the place for you guys. I think for some of you who are in America, probably it's quite an interesting tour. I always say it's a journey, not destination. Alright, nice and simple. Okay, let me just attach the thing. So if you take a look at the route itself, it's just rather straightforward. One highway up, passing by the Helsingborg, and after that you just go all the way into this place. And well, I suppose I could actually buy a garage here as well. I've been collecting garages lately. In the European version, there's so many garages. It's kind of fun, actually. All right, so now have to be careful. Let me get out from here. All right. Yeah, I need to. How do I get by here? Hang on. I can't. Is that a dual carriageway? Okay. I'm just not familiar with this place here, so I need to. Let me just do it after these 2 cars or 3. Not entirely sure. There's a car coming as well. No, I think I'm fine. Yep. Yeah, just because I'm not very used to roundabout, so I'm just a little bit cautious when it comes to entering and exiting the roundabouts. But I think I'm fine. My fuel is half gone. So, ooh, I need to... What do I need to do? I can't read the map here, man. Oh, go straight, I think. Now, sun rising from the east over here. Isn't it beautiful, huh? It's 5 a.m. It's not exactly, you know, daytime yet, in a way. Where there's a car and he is not going to give way, or he could have gone straight actually. I mean, you know, I won't merge it, but I think I'm a road bully. Oh well. And I could get some petrol actually. Yeah, maybe next time. Alright, auto cruising at 90 km per hour. Just enjoying myself as the sun comes up. Helsingborg on the left, just passing by. Another town, one day I'll reach there. So sometimes, you know, the one thing good about the European version is that there's quite a lot of the area is large, of course, but the good thing about it is that there are a lot of variety between different map or zone, depending on which country or which era it was being developed. I find that sometimes there are some, like, you know, not a highway, but like a trunk road. And those are pretty nice to drive. I mean, the speed limit is around 90 km per hour, but it's actually quite scenic. The highway is alright, just that the highway looks quite similar, you know, when it comes to country. Although I must say that you know, this DLC, this part of the Sweden, Denmark, and so on is actually rather nice. It looks rather nice. Yeah, I mean, there's some variety in terms of the trees and so on. I would like to overtake. So yeah, I mean, you can see that the you know, the roads are kind of different as well depending on what's around you. But yeah, I enjoy this part actually, the Scandinavia DLC. Very pretty. But of course, I like the France as well, Vive la France. That was beautiful. I have actually planned to get the Italy, but normally I would want to discipline myself not to buy too many games or DLC, you know, too much that I can't consume them. So there are some discipline in place when it comes to video gaming. And I don't feel that I have played the Scandinavia as well as the even going east, which is the Poland side, or the Vive la France, long enough to satisfy another purchase, which is the Italy. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if it goes on sale, like 20% discount plus some bundle discount, I would definitely grab it. But as of now, paying full price, I could probably wait. I mean, I'm not from Italy, so I can imagine if you are from Europe, it'll be very exciting to see your country being featured in a game. Although it may not be 100%, of course, there are some iconic sceneries that you could recognize. That you know, I'm somewhere in Sweden, like this flyover here, or like the windmill on the left, and so on. So I can imagine how attractive it could be for people who are actually from the country to see your country being featured, and and that's probably, you know, one of the reasons why I would buy a game full price is when I really want it. Right. So I think I just overtake here. But I think with Steam, it's always so easy to buy games because it's just a click of a button and the game will get delivered to your machine. And with that, it gets so much easier for anybody to just buy any game, really. And without some kind of discipline, I found that it's kind of like, you know, I could just keep buying and buying. And already in my library, there are many games that I have yet to play. Haven't really got a time to, but I still kind of keep buying the DLCs. It's kind of strange. There's so many games out there, and each time when I play a game, I would like to spend some time going deep, maybe like 80 hours, 100 hours, but there aren't really a lot of 100 hours to play game because I have a full-time job. So yeah, long story short, I will get the Italy DLC in the next discount, maybe one after I've collected all the garages in France to start with. That would be quite an accomplishment. So the weather is pretty mild, as you can see. It's not that bright. Maybe today is a little bit overcast. You can see some cloud on top. Sometimes it could be rather bright, like when I play the American version, it could get a little bit bright. All right, another set of overtaking. Yeah, I'm just looking at my fuel gauge, fuel meter. It looks like ooh, wow, some water here. Oh, going through a tunnel. Looks like I'm only left with one third of the petrol. Should I be worried? Oh, nice. There's a tunnel here. Well, there is a petrol station on the right hand side, but I'm like I can't cut back in right now. Can I? Probably not. Or I could. Well, too late. Yeah, if I look at my cash flow right now in my company, I think I'm definitely a lot richer in the American version. But that's because in the American version there aren't really that many garages, and driver to hire, trucks to buy, and unlike this European version. So I constantly collecting garages, and if I have spare cash, I would probably hire a few drivers and buy a few trucks. But all in all, I found that it's not really a lot of cash going on. Maybe because I haven't really played the European version as much as the American version, to be honest. I don't know why. Whoa, that was bumpy. Alright, there's a police car on the left hand side. Do they look like that in Europe? Maybe they are. Okay, somewhere I need to exit, and I think I better pay attention. Try not to get another detour. Otherwise, this video may be a little bit too long. Do I exit here or not? I have no idea. Oh dear, I knew it. I did not do that on purpose, definitely. But well, I mean, now you get to see a longer version of the video. Thanks to my mistake again, I really have to play a little bit more on the European version. I feel that I'm really lagging behind. Just in general, not quite. Not quite aware of where the exits are. I mean, it's kind of hard to gauge sometimes. It's quite a lot. Ooh, wow, there's a train on top, fly over there. Well, I mean, okay, fine. I mean, I don't know why this guy is so slow. I'm not really complaining. I mean, it's kind of fun to see other part of the world that I seldom see, actually. Right, for sure, I'll need to make a detour soon. I mean, make an exit soon. And is it here? Maybe. Has to be, right? Yeah, I just noticed the speed limit. Okay, so in front, I'm going to make a U-turn. Well, this car has to give way to me. Seriously. Yeah, just check any damage because sometimes it's very hard to see what's going on behind me. Well, there's a highway, the one that I got lost. Oh wow, wait, hang on. I forgot, this is one of those like really hard ones. Well, that is embarrassing, really. Ooh, I managed to do it. Well, I get caught out. Seriously, I mean, usually it's a bit bad if I get caught out because of the positioning. Will be all messed up. It's a rather long truck. I'm not sure whether you guys agree or not. For those who plays exclusively the American version, I mean, this is very narrow comparatively. So, you know, I wasn't prepared. I think I need to exit here. I think so. Oh wow, this is not. Oh goodness me! That was that could have been ended really badly, thanks to my superb reaction. Well, as you can see, I mean, I'm not really into the European version. I make a lot of very scary mistakes. Hope it's entertaining though. I mean, oh, the road get closed. I mean, I wasn't really sure because in the European version, you know, as you can, I mean, even the American version actually, not all the roads are open for riding. So there are actually invisible walls, and if you hit it, it is just like hitting a wall, just that it is invisible. So you damage your truck, damage your goods, or whatever it is. So just now, that particular junction, the road is actually closed, although you could see it in front of you. So I quickly went back to the correct route, but there was a car on the left, and then make it even more exciting because it could just bang on the car and you lose like another, I don't know, $400 or whatnot. If the car get into the cargo, you actually, oh, hang on, I was talking too much. You actually lose your bonus as well later on when you finish the job. So yeah, so there are consequences for making mistake. Hey, but well, I mean, look at the bright side. I treat you guys a very nice scenic route. See some brown building on the left. I think for those like 1% of my viewer from Sweden probably can appreciate the scenery. It looks rather strange. What do I have to do? Go straight? Man, I'm utterly lost. Whoa! Where on earth? You see what I mean? I have no idea why this guy came to me. Wow. What? And I'm being fined for it. Seriously. I'm just going straight. Is the car supposed to stop for me or what? Man, I have no idea. But luckily my goods are not damaged. But I really have no idea. I mean, you know, the car just went all the way to me. Ah, oh, man, I need to rest after this. I really need to like take a break. This is too exciting for me. Where did the car come from? I mean, I thought I'm on the main road, so I must have the right of way, right? But the car just went straight to me on that side. Or is it because I'm not supposed to be on the fast lane? Because I was planning ahead. There was a left turn later, so I thought I may as well get to the left turn. I mean, left side of the road first. You know, since there was no car on the left. I don't know, man. I think I have to review the footage again. Maybe I should have like, you know, slow down at the junction, maybe. Yeah, but I think, you know, I'm kind of glad in a sense that you guys seen some of this action, because the realism is really there. I mean, whenever that happens, I'll jump off my seat because it's just suddenly the sound and the vibration and everything else that I feel traumatized a little bit actually. I mean, that's how good the simulation is. I think I need to come here, inside here. So as always, I mean, it will take me a while to park this guy because I have no idea how. And I think it should be quite straightforward. I just need to make a U-turn here, and I'll reverse all the way in. Right, so I think I'm just going to do it here, and I may do some video editing here because it's never quite fun to watch the parking because it will take a while. Alright, so that is job done, and I've delivered the cargo, the Christmas gift, somewhere in Göteborg. Yay! And I've driven a lot more distance than I was supposed to. Ooh, I've got the... I'm still leveling up actually. Because I've done a lot on the you know, the Euro side. Sorry, the American side. I haven't really done a lot in the Euro side, so it's interesting that I'm still like leveling up here because I've got the max on the American side, and as always, I'm looking for good talents to hire for my garage, for my trucking company. I've got quite a lot of like the drivers as well because I've got, hang on a second, how many have I got? I've hired about 51 drivers, and the you know, Freya's being the last one that I've hired, and I've got garages all over the world, in Europe actually. The brown one, you know, icon is the one that I've got a presence somewhere. So I think, you know, it's covered quite a fair bit of places. I probably want to just cover myself a little bit on the track maybe. Yeah, but yeah, fun time. I hope you enjoyed the event as well. You know, well, right now I can't claim my prizes, but I'll be very happy once that's done, and probably I'll do another update video once I get some prizes to show you how beautiful they are, which I'm sure that they are beautiful. Alright, see you next time. Goodbye.